How fans made K-pop bigger than Hollywood. What if I told you? The most powerful entertainment machine on Earth right now didn't come from Los Angeles. It came from Seoul. A movement not built by billion-dollar studios but by people, millions of fans with light sticks, Wi-Fi, and unstoppable passion. They didn't just watch music, they moved it. They didn't just love idols, they built an empire. This is how fans, not corporations, made K-pop bigger than Hollywood. The origin of a cultural wave. In the 1990s, South Korea wasn't known for global entertainment. But behind the scenes, something was changing. A new cultural movement called Hallyu, or the Korean Wave, began to rise. A vision to share Korean music, dramas, and films with the world. The secret weapon? The idol system. Instead of spontaneous talent, K-pop idols were crafted. Teenagers were recruited and trained for years, not just in singing and dancing, but in languages, interviews, public behavior. When they finally debuted, they weren't just artists. They were brands. And this wasn't accidental. The South Korean government recognized culture as a strategic export, something that could shape global identity and pride. So they invested. Hollywood sold stories. K-pop was about to sell a nation's dream. Digital technology, the game changer. Then came the internet. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Suddenly, you didn't need to live in Seoul to watch a Korean music video. You didn't even need to understand Korean, because the visuals spoke louder than words. Each K-pop video became a cinematic spectacle. Vibrant colors, flawless choreography, futuristic aesthetics. Every beat was a hook, every outfit a statement. And when Gangnam Style went viral in 2012, hitting 1 billion views on YouTube, the world laughed at the dance. But Korea saw a future. That video was proof. If the world could love one Korean artist, it could love them all. The fans who changed everything. But K-pop's global explosion didn't come from studios, it came from fans. The rise of fandoms like BTS ARMY, Blackpink's Blinks, and EXO's EXO-L's redefined what it means to support an artist. These weren't passive audiences, they were activists. They didn't wait for marketing campaigns. They created them. From Reddit threads to Twitter storms, fans organized massive global efforts. Streaming marathons, mass voting campaigns, and even buying digital billboards in Times Square to celebrate idol birthdays. As one fan said online, K-pop introduced me to stan culture, where fans can go all out to support their faves. And they did. They turned streaming into strategy. They made hashtags into headlines. They made fandoms into families. The power of belonging. This wasn't just about music anymore. It was about connection. A fan in Brazil, one in Nigeria, one in Pakistan, they all shared the same goal. Support their idols together. Through social media, geography disappeared. Fandoms became global ecosystems of shared identity, learning, and love. They learned Korean phrases, adopted Korean beauty trends, and followed Korean culture, creating a global community of belonging. And that belonging was addictive. K-pop wasn't selling songs. It was selling belonging. How fans outperformed Hollywood marketing. Hollywood relies on money. K-pop relies on momentum. When a movie drops in Hollywood, you watch it once, maybe twice. When a K-pop song drops, fans stream it hundreds of times. Coordinated, organized, strategic. They plan release schedules across time zones. They trend hashtags hours before launch. They crash streaming servers with views in the millions. BTS's Dynamite and Blackpink's How You Like That didn't dominate charts because of label budgets. They dominated because fans pushed them there. When Blackpink became the most subscribed female music act on YouTube, it wasn't marketing. It was community. Hollywood creates consumers. K-pop creates collaborators. The fan economy. Loyalty that never sleeps. Here's what makes K-pop unstoppable. Fans never stop participating. In Hollywood, revenue comes from tickets or streaming subscriptions, one-time transactions. In K-pop, every fan becomes a lifelong investor. They buy physical albums in the digital era. Not one, multiple copies for collectible photo cards. They fund lightstick designs, fan banners, and global projects. They send rice donations in idols' names. They organize charity drives inspired by artists. Every comeback is an event. Every tweet a mission. Every live performance a shared triumph. This cyclical fan economy, music, merch, events, emotion, generates billions, all powered by fan devotion. K-pop versus Hollywood. two worlds collide. Hollywood has the Oscars, red carpets, and A-list glamour, but it also has distance. Stars live on screens, unreachable and untouchable. Fans watch, but never belong. K-pop flips that entirely. Through V-Live streams, Weverse chats, and constant updates, idols speak directly to their fans. They share inside jokes, tears, even vulnerabilities. That intimacy builds loyalty stronger than any blockbuster. Hollywood markets to the masses. K-pop talks to individuals. The network effect, when virality become culture. What Hollywood never mastered, K-pop perfected. The network effect. One tweet in Islamabad can reach Seoul. One dance challenge in Sao Paulo can inspire Tokyo. Every fan becomes an amplifier. And because fans actively create the buzz, it grows exponentially. Hollywood's marketing is linear. K-pop's fandom is viral. That's how one song release can dominate trends in dozens of countries within hours. Because when one fan acts, millions echo. Culture without translation. Here's what makes it extraordinary. K-pop broke the language barrier. While Hollywood has long relied on English, K-pop said, "You don't need to understand the words to feel the beat." Fans around the world learned Korean lyrics, translated interviews, and subtitled videos voluntarily. They became the bridge. As a result, K-pop didn't just enter global culture, it reshaped it. Fashion, makeup, tourism, food, even the way people speak online. From Seoul to Sao Paulo, people now sprinkle Korean slang into daily life. Hollywood exported entertainment. K-pop exported identity. When fans became the power, 2020 changed everything. As the world locked down, K-pop went digital, live-stream concerts, virtual fan meetings, global Zoom events. And then fans did something Hollywood couldn't even imagine. They used their digital power to make statements. Remember when K-pop fans flooded social media hashtags to drown out hate speech? That was fandom turning into force. K-pop fans no longer just follow trends, they create them. They influence fashion, politics, and global online movements. In a way, fans became the directors, and idols became their actors. The dark side of perfection. But behind the bright lights lies a shadow. K-pop's idol system is famously intense. Trainees often spend up to 10 years preparing for debut. Strict diets, harsh schedules, limited freedom. The pressure to remain perfect can be crushing. And with fans so deeply invested, even small mistakes can turn into global scandals. Some call it exploitation. Others call it devotion. Either way, it's the cost of maintaining the world's most polished pop machine. Yet despite criticism, the fandom never collapses. Because for many fans, K-pop is more than entertainment. It's home. Beyond music, beyond borders. Now, K-pop isn't just a genre, it's an economy. From Hyundai and Samsung to global luxury brands, everyone wants a piece of the K-pop glow. Fans don't just support the idols, they support everything connected to them. And as technology evolves, from metaverse fan meetings to AI-generated idols, fans will hold even more power. Because K-pop isn't just about stars anymore. It's about shared creation. The line between producer and consumer? Gone. The world of entertainment is now co-authored by fans. The real meaning of bigger than Hollywood. So when we say K-pop is bigger than Hollywood, we're not just talking about box office numbers. We're talking about impact, reach, connection. Hollywood tells stories that fade when the credits roll. K-pop creates communities that live on forever. Hollywood waits for audiences. K-pop activates them. In this sense, K-pop didn't dethrone Hollywood. It rewrote the rules of what global entertainment means. From Seoul's neon streets to the world's biggest stages, K-pop's empire wasn't built by executives. It was built by you. The fan who streamed, voted, subtitled, and believed. The one who turned a local dream into a global wave. Hollywood had history, but K-pop had heart. And in today's world, heart wins. Because when millions of fans unite with one voice, one rhythm, one passion, they don't just watch culture, they become it. And that is how fans made K-pop bigger than Hollywood. If you felt this video, drop a like, subscribe for more deep cultural dives, and hit the bell. Because the next revolution in entertainment is already happening. And just like before, it might start with you.